My name's Ali. If we haven't met, we've got a 60-minute hot flow this morning. So we'll be moving through two separate ladder flows, if you like. So lots of repetition, but also time to slow down and stop and explore alignment and the shapes, and then kind of into a bit of a final peak release flow as well. So just manage your energy as much as you need. Just turn to your neighbor, give them a smile or introduce yourself. Happy Saturday. All right. And then just come to child's pose. So back of your mat, big toes touch, knees wide. And just settle and ground down completely here. So this morning, the class is themed around the idea of karma yoga. So the path of selfless service or action. So today we're practicing not just for ourselves, but as an offering. So karma yoga teaches us that every action, no matter how small, can be done with love and intention. So I invite you today to seal that in as your intention as you move. So let your breath and your movement, your effort be a form of service without attachment to the outcome or the results. As you extend the hands a little further forward on the mat, take a full breath in into the back of the heart. Slow exhale out as you ground down. Beautiful. One more like that. Find the ujjayi to support you here. Full breath in. And this time close the mouth, oceanic at the back of the throat. One more. Inhale fully. And exhale deeply. Downward facing dog. And take the time to set up, get nice and grounded here into the earth. Little sway from side to side, just feeling into the hips, the side waist. And grounding down through the thumb and index knuckle. Find strength and softness. And steady your eye gaze between your toes. Feel the space in between each rib. Find space in between each breath. And then just bring the big toes to touch. And just warm up through the spine a little. Come right up on high heels. Inhale, shift all the way forward into a high plank. That's it. Exhale, bend the knees. Lower them to the earth. Push back with toes tucked, child's pose. Now ground the forearms into the earth and slither all the way through into a cobra. So onto your belly. That's it. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now it feels a little awkward, this transition early in class. We're just working into some subtle back bends. Again, inhale, ripple forward, like high hips all the way forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Keep the toes tucked, lower them. Put back, shift back, child's pose. Ground the elbows down, ripple all the way through. Cobra, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, shift forward, bend the knees. Push back, child's pose. Reach the arms long, slither all the way through. Chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Open the mouth, slow breath out. Look forward, lift the heels, and then step to the top of the mat. Find a ragdoll here, separate the feet hip distance, head hangs heavy, and just sway side to side. So you'd feel into the base of the feet, grounding, little bend in the knees. Work the belly towards the thighs. And drop any effort here. So feel the strength of the legs, but just surrender into the posture. Allow the brain to drop, the head, drop all the expectations, practice. And then release the hands to the mat, dangle, hang heavy. Beautiful. And then a slow roll all the way up, mountain pose. Just stand tall for a moment, get grounded into the earth. Whole body toned, engaged, but there's a softness at the same time. Take a deep breath in here. Slow breath out, hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Just bow the head inward to the thumbs. And again, that offering of intention, selfless service. Take a deep breath in. Slow breath out. Enjoy your flow, yogis. Reach the arms to the sky, lift and lengthen. And then exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift, flat spine, look forward. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. So long, low lunge here. Now lower the back knee and then reach the arms to the sky. Anjaneyasana. So back knee down, that's it. Just warming up here. You can keep the back toe tucked if you need. Keep pulling the legs together. So try not to sink into the hips too much. Keep squeezing. Right hand onto your thigh, left arm reaches up and over. So find a side bend here. Take a breath in, find length. And then exhale, reach. For both arms to the sky, lift and lengthen. Half Hanuman, so weight in the front heel, pull the hips back and bow. Fingertips to tempt the earth. Take a breath in, find length. Exhale, belly to thigh. Beautiful. Shift all the way forward into the right knee. So find an easy twist here. Left hand down, right hand to the sky. You can pick up the left leg and peel open. Take another deep breath in. Into gecko towards the top corner of the mat. So ground the back heel and then reach the arms forward as far as you can. Tempt the fingers and then push the hips and the feet down into the earth. Take another deep breath in here. Slow breath out. And square off to the front of the mat. Step back, high plank. Option for knees down, chest, chin, shift the weight forward, chaturanga. And then flip the toes up, dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky. And step all the way forward. So same flow, lower the back knee down. Anjaneyasana, reach the arms to the sky. Beautiful. And then right hand onto the thigh, left arm, swap legs, indigo, I think. Yep. I'm cueing you and you're on the wrong side. Nice. Find the side bend. Deep breath in here. Long breath out. Back through center. Reach the arms to the sky and extend here into your half Hanuman. So pull the hips back, tempt the fingers, maybe just for support, weight is in the heel. And then lift the chest and lengthen and just bow a little deeper. And then find that momentum, shift forward, easy twist. So pick up the back knee, right fingertips down as you peel open. Nice, Amy. Into gecko, ground the back heel and then reach the fingers to the top right corner of the mat. As you reach, you're pushing the hips back. Take one more breath in here. Slow breath out. Turn and face the front of the mat. And step forward to Malasana, yogi squat. Sit, sink down into the heels. Feel the weight, the pelvis sink towards the earth, but press into the feet and lift a little taller. And press the elbows into the knees. Make the spine a little taller. And then make this posture an offering. Take a full breath in, like something bigger than you. Forward fold, turn the toes in and bow. Feet hip distance or together. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Beautiful. Arms to the sky, lift and lengthen. Samasthiti, hands at heart center. Bring the big toes to touch. That's it. Utkatasana chair pose. So sit down, touch fingertips to the earth, find your seat, and then reach the arms to the sky. So building a little bit of heat and fire here. So action, yoga in action. Squeeze the big toes together, a little gap between the heels. Feel the weight shift back into the heels as you drop the sit bones 1 more inch. Now draw the navel up and in, and can you reach the upper arm bones a little further to the back of the room? Pinky fingers forward, thumbs back, open up through the shoulders, and then lift up and out. Take 1 more breath in, lift the eye gaze up, and then exhale, bow forward. Half lift, lengthen, flat spine. High to low plank, your vinyasa. Let's take your time, your up dog, feel into the posture. Beautiful downward facing dog. So we work through our first flow, right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, yawn the hip open. Keep dropping down through the right shoulder as you peel the right leg up. Take 1 more breath in here. Square off and then step all the way forward. Ground the back heel, come up warrior 1. So shorter, wider stance here. Square off through the hips and then reach the arms to the sky. Now commit to the outer back blade of the outer left foot. That's it. Lunge nice and deep over that front knee. And then just start to turn the hips towards the right side of the room or the chest. Energize the arms even more. Open up through the shoulders. Take 1 more breath in here. Exhale, cactus. Draw elbows down to the lower ribs. And then inhale, lengthen arms to the sky. Hook the thumbs overhead. Circle hands to the mat, high to low plank, your vinyasa. Beautiful up dog, cobra, downward facing dog. Nice and simple. Left leg to the sky. Bend and yawn. Square off through the shoulders even more as you peel open. And then square off, come forward, shift the weight forward, step all the way forward. Ground the back heel, warrior 1, press and lift. Beautiful. So each time we find a new pose, we'll find the action, the grounding down of the feet, and drawing the left hip back, squaring off through the hips, containing the lower ribs. That's it. Energize the arms. Take 1 more breath in here. Exhale, cactus, draw elbows down. And then re-extend, hook thumbs overhead, breath in. Circle hands to the mat, high to low plank. That's 1 exhale. Beautiful, up dog, cobra. And downward facing dog. Beautiful. So we'll add on right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, yawn open. Square it off, come forward, knee to nose, and then step. Warrior 1, breath in. Exhale, cactus, draw elbows down. Re-extend, prayer to sky, hook the thumbs. Now shift the weight forward, coming to arrowhead. Sweep the arms back behind you and pick up the back heel. So weight is on the front knee. You're right up onto the big toe mound of the back foot. Shift forward a little more, mouse, right up onto the ball. Engage that back leg, and then thumbs to the outside of the room as you squeeze shoulder blades together. Now bring your hands to heart center. Shift the weight so the back foot lifts up. You find warrior 3. And now commit here to that standing leg. Turn the right pinky toe down. Keep squeezing the inner thighs together and then squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift up. Take 1 more full breath in. Beautiful hold. Single leg Tadasana. Hug right knee, left knee into the chest. That's it. Reach the arms to the sky. So firmly rooted through that standing leg, using left hip flexor as you squeeze in, breath in. Garudasana Eagle. So left thigh wraps over, toes can land on the earth or full bind, left arm under. So bind it up, maybe clasping the hands. Can you lift the elbows up and then draw them into the belly button as you round and hug in? We're just going to hold it here. So curl into a little ball in your Garudasana. Keep squaring knees off to the center for 2. And 1, come back through center, single leg Tadasana, keep left knee lifted, but this time cactus the arms and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Now passing through warrior 3 variations. So keep the cactus in the arms as you lift up. You want to lift up and out of the right hip bone. Take one more breath in. Nice, Celeste. Step all the way back, nice and slow. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Circle the hands to the mat, high to low plank. Beautiful. Up dog, cobra, downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky. Bend the knee, yawn open. Inhale, square off. Exhale, knee to nose and step. Warrior 1, press and lift. Just one breath here. Exhale, cactus, draw elbows down. Re-extend, hook the thumbs, opposite grip. And then shift forward, arrowhead. Thumbs can reach behind you. That's it. Weight on the back heel or ball of the foot, I should say. That's it. Feel the weight shift forward. Engage through the back body here. That's it. Eye gaze forward. Take one breath in. Bring the hands to heart center. Feel the weight shift into the left foot, leg, your warrior 3 variation. Hands can stay pressing at heart center. You want to find a back bend here through the spine. So squeezing shoulder blades together. Can you lift that right heel up a little more? One more full breath in. Single leg Tadasana, right knee into the chest. Squeeze, reach the arms to the sky. Strong foundation. Nice, Jody. Garudasana, eagle. Right thigh over. Bind it up. Or if your balance is a little off, just land toes on the earth. Right arm binds under. Now lift the elbows up and then draw them down and then round. Tuck the chin into the chest. Tiny little ball for 3. For 2. And 1, come out of it. Single leg Tadasana, this time cactus. Keep the right leg lifted, squeeze shoulder blades together, and then shift the weight forward. So you're leaning forward as you shoot the right leg back, your warrior 3 variation. One more full breath in here. Stay low as you step all the way back. High crescent lunge. Exhale, take your vinyasa. High to low planks, always optional. Beautiful. Upward facing, downward facing dog. All right, so we're going to run through that flow one more time, this time with the whole breath, and then we're going to add on right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, yawn open. Inhale, square off. Exhale, knee to nose and step. Warrior 1, press down and lift. Exhale, cactus, draw elbows down. Inhale, prayer to sky, hook the thumbs, either extended arrowhead or just arrowhead, arms back, shift forward. Warrior 3 or Dekasana now, your choice. You lift up and out of that right hip. Single leg Tadasana, hug left knee into the chest and reach. Take a full breath in here. Eagle pose, you wrap. Left arm under. Now lift the elbows up and then hug in and round. Take another deep breath in here. Stay for the exhale. Single leg Tadasana. Keep left knee into the chest. This time cactus and open. Shift the weight forward into your warrior 3 variation. That's it. Strong standing leg, lift up and out. Stay low as you step all the way back. All right, this time high crescent lunge and just pause. Just find your alignment here. Stack the front knee over the ankle as you engage the back leg. That's it. Lifting the rib cage up and away from the frontal hip bones as you tone in through the lower ribs at the same time. One more full breath in here. Hands to heart center, open out, warrior two. That's it. So just work feet into alignment. Take a visual on that. So heel to arch, back toes turning in slightly. Front foot on 12 o'clock. You should be able to see your big toe to the inside of the knee. Now lunge nice and deep into that front knee and then press down equally with the back blade edge of the foot. Energize the arms, drishti, eye gaze forward. Take another full breath in here. Sink a little lower as you exhale. Reverse triangle, so straighten through the right leg as you reach right arm up and back. Into Trikonasana, pull the hips back as you reach and then land the right fingertips down. Option for a block here, fingertips to shin. That's it, as you lift up and out. So keep squeezing the legs together. Press the front shin bone to the front of the room as you lift the kneecap up. And then press down with the left hip towards the earth. And then use all that strength to spiral the chest towards the sky. And keep lifting through this top arm towards the sky. Take one more breath in here. Stay for the exhale. Now rebend into front knee. Flip and reverse this time. Yeah, you can take a half bind with the back hand behind the back. That feels good. Extended side angle, right elbow to thigh. Left arm reaches up and over. So we're going to hold it here. You got an option to stay here or take a half bind. Left hand behind your back. Wrap, grab hold of the top of the thigh. Option for a full bind. Left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches forward. That's it. And then bird of paradise if it's in your practice. Otherwise, just stay where you are. Keep working the bind. Keep spinning the chest towards the sky wherever you're at. That's it. Nice and strong through the standing leg for 3, for 2. Birds, can you bend into the standing knee as you step all the way back? Beautiful. All right, wide-legged forward fold. Let's just release out of that. Pivot the toes towards the windows and bow in. Feel the weight shift towards the heels. Crown of the head towards the earth. This effort and surrender. And grounding yourself in your intention. So just come back to that place. Make this pose an offering. Let go of any expectations or outcome. Nice full breath in. Long breath out. Come up onto the fingertips, halfway lift, so find length. Turn and frame the front foot, your vinyasa. Beautiful. Downward facing dog. Beautiful yogis. Last round, then we'll take a breather. Left leg to the sky. Bend the knee, yawn open. Inhale, square it off. Knee to nose, shift forward, make space and step. Warrior one, press and lift. Beautiful. Exhale, cactus, draw elbows down. Inhale, prayer to sky, hook the thumbs. Exhale, arrowhead, lift up onto the ball of the back foot. Shift the weight forward, your warrior three, Dakasana. Press and lift up and out. Single leg Tadasana, right knee into the chest as you squeeze. Take a full breath in here. In Garudasana, eagle, right thigh over, right arm under. Bind it up and then lift. And then hug in, round into a little ball. Humbly, nice. All right, lift up and out, single leg Tadasana. This time, cactus the arms and open. Pass through warrior three. Keep the cactus in the arms, open up the chest. Now, how low can you get as you step all the way back? Nice high crescent lunge. Beautiful. Just pause here. Find the posture. Land firmly, evenly through both feet. Soften through the shoulders. Sthira Sukham. Take one more breath. Hands to heart center, warrior two. Drop the back heel and then open out. That's it. Ground firmly into your intention. That's it. Feel the strength of the posture. Let go of the effort, the thinking mind. Just be here fully. Energizing the arms, extending rather than reaching for something outside you. Take a full breath in. Can you sink a little lower? Reverse triangles, you straighten the left arm, peel left shoulder to the sky, into triangle pose, pull the hips back, and then reach and land. That's it. So this pose isn't about getting the fingers to the earth. You could get the fingers to the earth. That's okay. We want to take any hip flexion out of that left hip. So lift up and out of left hip as much as you can, using the top arm to find more strength, find more space through the side waist. Take another deep breath in here. Long breath out. Bend deeply into front knee, reverse warrior. Take the half bind if it's there. Extended side angle, left elbow to thigh, right arm reaches up and over. Just take it step by step. Either stay here, option one. A half bind can feel amazing. Option two, just hold the top of your leggings. You can try out the full bind. That's it, left arm down, bind it up. If you have the clasp of the hands, look forward to the top of the mat and then step the right foot all the way top, maybe a couple of steps all the way forward. Now transfer the weight into this foot and hug that knee into the chest. So squeeze that knee as you stand up, press into that foot, squeeze. You got to really use that foot. Go, 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 go. And you got to keep the bind. Nice work. 3. Beautiful. You can meet us in extended side angle 2. And 1. Step all the way back. Turn and face the white walls. Option for Prasari to see here if you want to bind the hands behind the back. Just let go, surrender here. Release the need for results. Yogic action. Karma. So allow the head to drop heavy towards the earth. Drop the thinking mind. One more full breath in. Long breath out. Release the bind. Take a halfway lift, lengthen. Turn and frame the front foot. Optional vinyasa there. Come through down dog and then just lower the knees to the earth. Take a rest. A moment, quick towel off if you need, sip of water. And then a seated meditation, just bring the hands down on the thighs, or it may be even palms open if you're open to receiving more energy. Just close down the eyes and be with what shows up. Letting go of the ego, but staying with the effort. It takes effort to be present. It takes effort to be more aware of our reactions. Be the observer. And all of that is this inward focus. This is a journey of the self, through the self, to the self. And then I ask you this morning to offer this practice to something bigger than you. Just find your breath. Smooth and steady, focusing on lengthening the exhales. One more full breath in. Slow breath out. You're more than welcome to stay where you are if you need more time. Otherwise, meet me in downward facing dog. Beautiful. Just pause in your down dog. And ground yourself here. Ground yourself into your intention. Feel the strength of the posture. And where can you soften at the same time? Beautiful. Right leg to the sky. Step all the way forward. Just one breath per movement. High crescent lunge, lift. Hands through heart center, warrior two, ground the back heel. Reverse triangle, straighten through the front leg. Sit. Into Trikonasana, pull the hips back and land. Right fingertips down. Take a full breath in. Slow breath out. Bend into front knee, reverse your warrior. Take a half bind here as optional. Extended side angle just for a breath here. Elbow lands to thigh, right arm reaches up and over. Take another deep breath in here as you spin the chest towards the sky. Stay there. Beautiful. One more full breath in. Wide-legged forward fold. Bow in. And take a halfway lift here. Exhale, bow. Again, one more. Halfway lift, lengthen. This time, turn and frame the front foot. We're in a low lunge here. Now, you can watch me for a demo here. Right hand's going to bind behind the back, so the elbow, forearm behind the knee, and then grab hold of the left tricep. Now, left hand stays down. Now, I want you to pick up the left leg, and you're in a bound standing splits. That's it. Now, keep pressing the leg into the arm. Keep gripping the left tricep with the hand. That's it. Really active standing splits here. Hold it here for another 3. Keep lifting top leg up for 2 and 1. Step the left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Find your low lunge. Now heel toe, wiggle right foot out to the side. Bring both hands to the inside. I'm going to find a lizard lunge here. Use the whole length of the mat. You can lower the back knee if you want. That's it. And just work into the hips. See a little roll, finding space here, taking what you need, maybe coming down onto the forearms or a block. Beautiful. And take one more deep breath in here. Beautiful, long breath out. Come right up onto the fingertips, pick up that back knee, lift the chest, and then step back, high plank, and take a vinyasa. Beautiful, nice and simple. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky. Step all the way forward. Inhale, high crescent lunge, lift and lengthen. Hands through heart center, warrior two, open and land. Intentionality, reverse triangle, find space. Trikonasana, you land, hips pull back. Take a deep breath in here. Slow breath out. Warrior two, or reverse warrior, I should say. Half bind, wrap and extend. Extended side angle, left elbow to thigh, right arm reaches up and over. Take another full breath in here. Stay for the exhale. One more breath in. Turn to the white walls and bow. Little undulation through the spine. Find a halfway lift, lengthen, look forward, and then exhale, plant the hands and bow a little deeper. One more here. Inhale, halfway lift. Turn and frame the front foot. Find your long lunge here. Now, left hand binds behind the knee, grabs hold of the right tricep. Right fingertips are on the earth. Now, shift the weight forward into the right foot, pick up the right leg. You're in a bound standing splits. Hold it here. Keep resisting here. Lots of action, muscular effort, without any attachment to the result or outcome. Notice where the mind goes for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Step the right foot all the way back. Release the bind. Find your lizard lunge. Heel toe left foot out to the side. Elbows to the inside. Option to lower the back knee. As you bow in. Full soften. Surrender towards the earth. Full lifting up onto the fingertips. Take a vinyasa, and I'll meet you in down dog. Beautiful yogis. All right, we've got one last round, but this round's going to come into or lead into a release series. So stay with me here. First part's flow, right leg to the sky. Step all the way forward with intention. Press high crescent lift. Warrior two, ground down and open up. Reverse triangle, straighten through front leg. Nice smell. Into Trikonasana, pull the hips back and land. Take a full breath in here. Slow breath out. Reverse warrior, bend deeply front knee. Extended side angle, elbow to thigh, top arm reaches. Take a full breath in here. Slow breath out. One more, breathe in. And then wide-legged forward fold, bow in. Take a halfway lift, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, bow. One more, halfway lift, lengthen. Now turn and frame the front foot. Find your low lunge. Bound standing splits, right arm binds behind left. Grab hold of the tricep and then lift the top leg. Hold it here. One more full breath in. Step forward, top of the mat. Release the bind. Padahastasana, peace fingers around your big toes, or a ragdoll option variation. Little nod of the head. Yes, yes. No, no. Just surrender to the outcome. But trusting the work you're doing on the mat. Trust the process. Full release the toes. Just stand up for me. I'm going to work into Bakasana crow pose. Anyone here still working on crow or trying to get it? Give me a little wave. Yeah, okay, you can watch me for a demo. Everyone else who's got a crow practice, take a step back on your mat and off you go. If you're working into crow, come into Malasana, yogi squat. So step back on the mat. So from a yogi squat, knees right up into the triceps. Now reach the arms straight forward like that. Plant the hands. Now shift up onto the tips of the toes. Maybe bring the feet a little closer together. You want to keep the knees right up into the tricep and just shift forward and pick up the right toes off the earth and come back. Pick up the left toes. Now hips are going to go high. And then keep looking forward, Jody, all the way forward to the front of the room and grip the mat with the fingers. And then baby both toes. Nice work for 3, 4, 2. Keep looking forward. And 1. All right, left foot's going to step back from your crow, right knee into half pigeon, top of the mat. We're on the home straight. Lengthen the left leg back and then come down onto the forearms. A block under the forehead can feel nice here. Just soften. Even in the stillness of this posture, stay steady in your actions. Mindful effort. Take another full breath in. Slow breath out. All right, come up onto the fingertips. Now grab your block in your right hand, bring it to the top right corner of the mat, tuck the back toes, lift the back leg, shoot the right leg out for a fallen triangle, drop the back heel, and then peel the left arm to the sky. Now the block's just going to give you more height here. So you can lift the hips a little higher, flex through the right toes back towards the foot. Take another full breath in here. And then sit all the way down, facing the back of the room. Bend the right knee, bring it to the sole, bring it to the inner left thigh. I haven't had my coffee yet today. I'm finding the words. Janu Shirshasana. So you can take 2 options here, either a forward fold, or if you want to take a side bend, the left arm comes to the inside of the knee, and then the top arm overhead, maybe clasping hold. Maybe you can reach all the way over, clasp the toes, or maybe that top arm just wraps around the side of the ear and the skull. If you're in the side bend, keep spinning the chest towards the sky. Or if you're in the forward fold, just bending the knee as much as you need, finding space through the back body. Take one more full breath in here. Long breath out. Take the block with you. You can find rock star. Using the block is a nice variation. As you lift, find more space and length. And then turn to the front of the mat. Take your vinyasa. Downward facing dog will meet. Last round. Left leg to the sky. Step forward. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, trikonasana. Inhale, find length. Exhale, you twist. Reverse warrior, bend deeply. Extend the top arm, half binds into extended side angle, elbow to thigh. Top arm reaches up and over. Take another full breath in here. Wide-legged forward fold, bow. Take a halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. One more halfway lift, look forward. Turn and frame the front foot. Bound standing splits, right fingertips down, left arm binds behind the calf, grab hold of the tricep and use that strength. Maybe both arms combined around the back of the leg. If you want to test yourself for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Step top of the mat, release the bind, Padahastasana. Hook your peace fingers around your big toes. Take a halfway lift, lengthen, and then pull the chest onto the thighs. Release lower back, upper back, neck, head, shoulders. brain. Beautiful. Release the toes. Stand all the way up. You're in luck. We're going to have another round of crow pose. So take a step back. All right. So again, coming into it from Malasana. Reach the arms forward. Knees got to be right up into the triceps. Plant the hands. Arms are got to be straight. Bring the toes a little closer together. Readjust the knees and then just shift forward. Now you want to be looking about 4 feet in front of you. That's it. Keep looking forward, like craning the neck. Pick up one toe, maybe the other. Don't look down, look up, look up. That's it. Good. Keep squeezing. Your hands are your brake. Look up. Yeah. Come forward. Beautiful. 2. And 1 half pigeon, left knee behind left wrist. Step the right foot back. Lift and lengthen here. And then bow forward. Just breathe slowly, fully. Full lift the chest. Find your block in the left hand. You're going to go to fallen star, ground the right foot back, shoot the left leg out to the side. You're facing the white walls, and then press and lift for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Sit all the way down. Left knee bend, sole of the foot to the inner right thigh, and choose your variation, whatever you did on the first side. Right elbow to the inside, or turn and square off through the hips. Breath in, find your intention. As you breathe out, release any attachment. And do that again. Inhale, intentionality. Exhale, surrender any outcome. Full rock star. Turn to the back of the mat. The block's there. If you want a little more height, you press and lift. Beautiful. Turn to the front of the mat. This will be your last vinyasa. So take or leave it. We're going to come down onto our backs. So you're welcome to jump through. Yep. As you lay down, take your block and maybe towel with you. I'm going to do a couple of back bends just to set up our weekend and Saturday. So bend the knees. Can you pull the heels right in towards the glutes? Maybe even hang onto the heels with the hands. Lower the head and neck, and then lift the hips up. Up you go, bridge. Once you're in bridge, option to roll onto the shoulders, clasp the hands underneath the lower back. Keep grounding into the feet. Imagine you had a block between the inner thighs, squeezing that together. Adductors, glutes, hamstrings. Take one more full breath in here. Press away and lift. Lower all the way down. So we're going to come back up again. So option for bridge, or if you want to work into full wheel, bring the hands overhead, fingertips facing forward. Use strong arms as you press into the mat, press into the legs, and then up you come. If you're still working that shoulder flexion mobility, just come up onto the head and keep strong in the arms. Can you bring the toes towards each other? So you've got internal rotation there, and then keep pressing and lift. Nice, Karen. Hold it here for another 3, 4, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Last back bend. Bridge or wheel, up you go. 4, 5. Your variation, 4. Strong arms, keep strengthening here. Crack open the heart, offer this, something bigger than you. Take one more full breath in. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, left hand on your heart, right hand on the belly. Pause. Selfless service. Even on the yoga mat, we can get stuck in that pattern of me, I, my breath, my posture, my movement. This practice is about discovering the interconnectedness of everything, the oneness. We are not separate. Gently draw the knees together. Give yourself a gentle squeeze. Knees into chest. I'm going to take a final inversion here. So if you have a headstand practice and you want to find a wall or middle of the room, find that. If you're working into shoulder stand, if you want a demo with shoulder stand, I can give me a wave. Hips up onto a block is nice as well. Anyone working on shoulder stand and not sure? No, you're all good. Choose your variation. Your shoulder stand. Either this one, just with hips, and then just that can feel really nice. Or shoulder stand, you just got to get that momentum, and then bring the hands there, just protecting the neck. Yeah. If you're in shoulder stand, legs go straight up towards the sky. Sit, point through the toes. Sit. So strong and active, just think Tadasana. Nice. In your own time, you will work towards plow. So feet can search for the wood behind you. You can bend the knees as much as you need. And then when the toes land, start to walk them back towards the face. So put the feet on the earth. That way, yeah. And then walk the toes, flex the toes, other way. Yeah, and then walk the feet. That's it. So press the feet into the earth, the toes into the earth. That's it. And really fun. And then you can take a bind behind the back with the hands if that feels good, but the toes are going to be on the earth. Keep the feet down. Yes, so really strong in the legs. Always protecting the neck. Plow pose. Come through deaf man. So bend both knees. Bring the hands on the lower back. Knees can wrap around the ears and just roll all the way out slow as you need. If you want to counter with fish pose, or in fact, let's all lay down, bring the block underneath our sacrum on the lowest height, and just find a supported shavasana for a moment. Just allow the feet to flop to the side. Maybe cactus the arms overhead. So the work is done now. Now let go of the results. lift the hips up, move the block out from underneath. We're going to finish with a twist. So your favorite twist or just easy supine, right knee into the chest, little squeeze. Allow the hips to roll to the left, right shoulder grounds down, full breath in, long breath out. Come back through center, swap sides. Full back through center, final happy baby. Shavasana. Into the sounds outside the room. In pure observation. Let your next breath be deeper than the one before it. Open the mouth, exhale out. Reach the arms overhead, clasp the hands, point the toes, make the biggest version of you. And then make your way onto your right side. Just curl up into a little ball fetal position, just a transition. Keeping the eyes closed down, make your way to a comfortable seat. Resting the palms down or palms open. Just pause for a moment. As I offer you to take these teachings with you off the mat today, and knowing that karma, every action, no matter how small, can be done with love and intention. So let your breath, your movement, your effort this weekend, today, be a form of service to your body, your community, and the world. We'll finish our practice with a single Om. We'll take a breath in to clear through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale out, mouth in for Om. Full breath in. Long breath out. Bring the palms together at the heart space. Bow the head to the thumbs. Acknowledge your practice and each other with the Sanskrit word namaste. Thank you.